Hi, sweetheart.
How was your day?
Listen, you want to talk to me about something?
Oh, yeah. Why couldn't we be home alone all weekend? Upstairs.
Upstairs?
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. Listen, Carol, I don't want you to get silly about this now.
Oh, I am not.
Well, we'll think about it tomorrow.
Mike, couldn't we do something in the bedroom?
Honey, I don't know.
How about your den?
Carol, my den's where I work. My den's not a bedroom.
I know. How about the attic?
Well, I'll think about it. I'm not going to make any promises now. You understand that?
Uh-huh. You do like girls, don't you?
Yeah. There's more than one where I work.
Oh? Well, never mind.
Wait a minute. You're making me the villain in this thing.
Not at all, darling.
Yes, you are.
Don't you worry about it.
You're not going to give me the guilt about this now.
Mike, I can't wait to in the morning.
Oh, upstairs.
Uh-huh.
Cool. That'd be great. You're making...
Oh, I'm shaking like a leaf.
Oh, yeah, me too.
You're going to be very happy.
Well, I'm with you so far.
It's amazing how quickly it went from awful to really fresh.
Listen, Carol, I don't want you to get silly about this now.
Mike.
You're going to be happy. I'm going to be happy.
You think you ought to practice without me first?
Not at all, darling. How about your... I can't wait to see it growing up.
Oh, honey, you're talking about major construction. It's a heck of a lot softer. Now, you ain't shaped like an hourglass.
Oh, I look awful.
Well, sure.
Well, I think you could answer that better. You
Calling me names from mature.
like, wow. You just enjoy your alone all weekend.
In my lap. I'm not gonna give you any.
Oh?
No.
Well, of course you're not.
I'm
Moving the man next door.
I wonder if that's against the law.
Oh, yeah? What man is that?
The man that's waiting for you in the garage.
For what?
Don't you worry about it.
They're going to pick
You can
There's more than one? What about the fellas? First names.
Clanky, Clunky, and Pinky.
They're
Danish.
All right. I'm leaving for Mount Claymore this afternoon for the weekend. Cool, calm, and collected.
Oh, well, that's really very considerate of you. We'll see you later.
Here, move my things into the family room. You're with the men now. Take a chance on your own scene.
You keep your den. The attic, bedroom, garage, family room, refrigerator.
And Greg and Peter and Bobby.
And the girls just have to figure something else out. Well, I hope you have a good time. Alone all weekend.
I'm doing the right thing. I'm not being unreasonable about this. I'm not.
Well, I guess that's everything.
Wait a minute.
Now you go on. Leaf. Graham. Shoo.
You're not. Change your mind.
That makes you unanimous, I think. You're going to be starting all over again.
Please remember to eat.
Sit on it. Think about that.
What did you say?
You understand English?
Do you talk like a robot?
You're talking about me like that? Listen to you.
Mike, aren't you ever
Going. I'm sure we're all through.
We'd love it if you
Leave the house.
Well, all right. I'm not a child anymore, you know? Like you. Calling me names. So look, the fellas. Silly. In the family room, the bedroom, my den. Anywhere around here, you like...
They're going to be happy.
Don't you worry about it.
Well, I'm not.
Like that? Like
There's 3 men waiting out here to
pay you a visit.
Greg, go along. We'll be through in a minute.
Like they say it like they
to break this door down.
and like knock your
Teeth.
about
Greg, what is all this like talk all of a sudden?
like I'm in high school now, like where the men are separated from the boys. Like that's how guys talk in high school.
All right. Like, don't they still teach English?
Hey Dad, can I give you a hand? With the boys in the garage. Oh, well, that's really very considerate of you, Greg. Like thanks, Carol and Mike. I'll get my stuff. You know, I think Greg is really scared.
Yeah, he sure seems to be.
What's the matter? You scared? Like
Greg.
What makes you think I'm nervous?
you're
Yellow. And smell like cabbage. Roast.
Dad, I hope you didn't mind me borrowing your razor. Oh, I mean if that's okay with you.
All right. But I expect to get this back.
Yeah, no big deal.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break the...
Something real heavy all over your head and give the men a whole new look.
Greg, look, you can't expect a very exciting experience We'll just have to see if there isn't something we can do about it. You think you ought to practice without a blade first?
Like that, we need a bigger razor.
For what?
Like, respect.
Yeah. Now look, Greg. We got another problem anyway. I don't want to upset the fellas.
Hey, what gives?
I'm hoping pretty hard you change your mind.
It's a normal male reaction, Dad.
What about the fellas? Being hurt. Greg, we've talked about this before. It may be the fad these days, but around here, we are still doing the right thing. I like it sweet. So look, we'll take a chance being nice, mature, and logical grown-ups.
Like man to man. Dad, I know I've been acting like kind of a big shot around the house lately.
I kind of thought maybe you were getting a little too big too soon.
Like I wasn't getting too big, Dad. Just my head.
Hey, that's part of life.
I knew you'd understand.
Well, sure.
Like, thanks.
You're not a child anymore, you know?
Hey, you know something funny, Dad? Sometimes I'm too old for those campouts. But sometimes when I was in junior high, I felt like I was a man. Like I was a pretty big man on campus.
And you're with the men now.
Yeah.
And those girls are always out of sight, Dad.
Like, oh, wow. Really heavy. Real funky. Terrific. Like possibilities.
Possibilities? For what?
For a date. Maybe for anything. You know what I mean? It's like this, Dad. Forget it.
Yes, absolutely. No problem. So look, we have to make new friends with the men now.
Yeah, it's unanimous.
Well, now this is kind of important.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Mm-hmm. Because we absolutely can't fight.
I know, Dad. Remember, Dad, we're talking man to man. Yeah, I understand, Dad.
Greg, Dad.
Marcia, can't you see I'm having a talk with Dad?
Thrills. I just wanted to tell you that dinner was ready. Gee. Brothers. Stop. Like that flat tire on my bike.
Kids, what do they know about life?
Oh, shut up. Greg.
Oh, sure. Sorry. Oh, wow, I got a slip. Like, later.
What?
Marcia, fighting isn't the answer to anything.
Dad? Greg came into my room when I was dressing. He didn't even knock or anything. He just barged in.
Too bad. Hey, that's part of life. It makes sense, does it?
Sure, it does, sort of.
Think about it.
Sure. I just wanted to tell you that you're great, Dad. Real nice.
Ha! Well, I'm not.
Mike, there's got to be some explanation. Why?
You won't change your mind and have a good time. Come with me upstairs.
You do like my Mike, don't you?
It smells fine. Looks great.
That's not what I meant.
Well, I thought with you being a chick and all. Wait a minute. What about the fellas?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
I lied.
No, not my bride. Thanks a lot.
So, did Greg?
My son?
Yeah?
Your son. I don't know. First he lied. Can't imagine what he'll have on his mind next.
I know what he'll have on his mind next.
I know. Girls.
Yeah. You know, he does need a little privacy, I guess.
Does this chick have a name?
Well, Alice.
Oh, Alice. There's probably a in the kitchen. Well, thank goodness we still have a man around the house.
I hope they have a good time.
What about this?
Mike, you have just read my mind.
It's the only sensible way to settle differences. Okay?
Yeah, guess so.
And you're with a man. Now, you understand that?
Oh,
Like, wow.
well, listen, my friend.
You're the man.